Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm the Program Manager for Day of Shecurity. In this video, I will provide you with information to help you with your program submissions for the Day of Shecurity conference. Research suggests that as much as 75% of the population has a fear of public speaking. The reactions range from feeling nervous to full-on panic. When I was a child, I hid behind the altar at church rather than sing with a bunch of other children. I don't actually remember this, but my mom has shared the story. What I do remember, however, is that I spent many years being self-conscious and it held me back from speaking and truly shining. I always pursued my goals, but with others' approval in mind. I may not be 100% over that, but it has become easier. Now, I love public speaking and giving presentations, but I still get so nervous. One of my past jobs was the learning and development partner for the engineering, product, and design teams. When I would speak at engineering all hands, I was freaking out beforehand. Or better yet, I remember the time I spoke about our women's ERG in a company all hands. Oh my goodness, I even said I was nervous on the mic to everyone. That was so embarrassing. I share all this to say that being nervous is okay. Even the most practiced of us get nervous and sometimes makes mistakes. Uncertainty about whether you can or should do a presentation is okay, and I am here to help you. Growth comes through being challenged, and we're most successful when we're supported. That's also why training managers on how to truly lead people is so important. So we want you to submit a program proposal. Now let's get into this. You're thinking about presenting. That's awesome. Day of Shecurity is the place to submit. Let me say that again. Day of Shecurity is the place to submit. We are a community of women who want you to succeed. There won't be any manels, aka all male panels, and the audience will be all women. What? I know, that is not your normal day. But wouldn't it be cool if it was? Well, you can submit via our program form that is accessible through the website. Click on Conference Tracks and then scroll down the page to read the different track themes, choosing the theme that best fits your topic, and then click the button to go to the program submission form. Fill out all the information and click Submit. Okay, it may not be that easy. What do you want to talk about? What makes a good proposal? What do you care about? Honestly, that's the best place to start. Why is it important to you? How will your knowledge sharing help the Day of Shecurity community? What has helped you in your career? What do you love doing in your job? If you start with these questions, your presentation and corresponding proposal will be better. Include in your proposal why you think this will benefit the attendees. Also, share how you will engage them. Will you use polls? This is a feature of our platform that we can enable for you. Will you do a Q&A? What will the general flow look like? And what is the story that you want to tell? I spent 10 years attending the same annual conference, and I submitted many program proposals over that time. Some were accepted and others were not, but they all encompass similar information. So my past program proposals have included the following: the number of presenters and the listing of my co-presenters, why the topic mattered to us, how the topic connected to the conference theme and the attendee group, what we hoped that the attendees would learn, which is often called learning outcomes or learning objectives, what methods we plan to use for engagement, our qualifications as presenters for that presentation. Now, sometimes this was work experience, but other times it was lived experience and personal learning. It really depends on the topic. And then research and theory to back the presentation. Again, this depends on the topic and the amount used will adjust. When people are reviewing the submissions, you want them to be able to visualize how your program might flow and why it's a value add for the conference. But most importantly, remember that it doesn't have to be perfect. Whether or not your program is accepted, The act of submitting the proposal is demonstrating bravery and challenging yourself. And hey, it can also be a great thing for your performance goals. There were so many years where I include submitting blank amount of program proposals to a convention as one of my goals. I couldn't guarantee they'd be accepted, so I didn't say speak or present, just that I would submit the proposals. I encourage you to think about what your professional goals are and how Day of Shecurity can challenge, support, and encourage you in them. I hope this video was helpful. And if you have questions or are interested more in Day of Shecurity, I encourage you to visit our website, or you can reach out to me at kelly@securitydiversity.org. And of course, don't forget to follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter.